Alright, my dears, it is 10 p.m. At least where I am, it is 10 p.m. And I say hello. I am back on the airwaves. It's good to be back. Hello, everybody. I have missed you. I hope you have missed me too. Because if you don't, I will ban you. Each and every one of you. No, I'm kidding. Oh no. But I welcome you to another stream of AutomationHub. And we are going to build a car. Which is not a big surprise, but we are going to build a car for the very famous Car Tycoon Challenge hosted by the famous Der Bayer. Who's German, like myself. For those of you who do not know me, I'm German. I'm sorry for everything that happened, you know. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. We are going to build a car, like I said. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Car Tycoon Challenge, let me tell you really quick that it is a very complicated process of building a car, first of all, but then, which is new because it's not yet in automation, having to decide what kind of market do I want to offer this car to. Do I want to make a very exquisite, exclusive, what other words with E come to my head? Any other adjectives? None? Okay. Let's say like a Ferrari, you know, a car for
Ending transmission.
noises in the background do not matter. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Right, markets, market share. First thing you have to think about for this Tycoon Challenge is to think, what kind of car do I want to make? Because this is going to be very important later on. You can find this challenge in the automation forum when you go to the very successfully opened community challenges and competitions part of the forum, and there you will find with the shortcut CTC the challenge. I'm opening it right now as we're speaking. And you see a lot of numbers, first of all, but don't be scared by the numbers. They're just to give you a little overview of kind of what your competition is doing and what this competition is focusing on, as far as I understand. There are currently 26 people participating, and we are going to be one of them tonight. So, without further ado, let's go into this thing and make a new car. And now, first of all, before I actually start doing anything, let me take a look at the chat. And I do see Dr. Weasel Gaming here. Welcome! I have not seen you before. So very nice to meet you. And I hope that you're gonna chat as well, because that would be very nice, because we need somebody to tell me, or no, let's put it differently. We need somebody to discuss with what we're gonna do. Because obviously I'm not just gonna build something and then have you watch me and then I'll do what I want and you can suck it. No, of course we're gonna do this together. So the only requirement that this Car Tycoon Challenge gives us is that it has to be built in the year 2014. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a modern car of these days. It can still be an older car. But if you do that, of course, you will have certain, how to say, minus points, yeah, like technical difficulties that you wouldn't have normally, and a little bit of penalties. That's the word. Penalties on certain technical features. So we have to go through every part now, as we do usually when we build a car in automation, but now we have to do it in hindsight of the Tycoon Challenge. And if I may say so, in my opinion, this is an ideal way of already simulating what automation is going to be in the future. Because obviously, for those of you who do not know, automation is not meant to be just a car and engine designer. It is actually meant to be a Tycoon game. So of course the Tycoon part is going to be very important, but at the same time, it is also very time consuming to develop because it has to be very accurate. Otherwise it will suck. So, and the developers obviously know this, and we trust our guys. For those of you who are familiar with them, they will do everything they can to make it work properly. But as for now, we have this, because we have awesome people in the community, like for example, Der Bayer, who come up with this stuff. I don't know, he's probably a math student, I don't know. I will actually ask him, maybe if he shows up tonight here, because this is something that I wouldn't even attempt in my head in the wildest dreams, because it takes a lot of preparation to have all these sheets that he actually made. Because for those of you again who do not know, the point about this is you build a car in automation, and then you have a Google Doc, and in this Google Doc you have to kind of choose all the different options that you chose for your car, and every option requires certain tooling and engineering costs, so that if you want to have something better on your car, then it comes at a price, as it is in real life. You want to build a very, I don't know, fancy lightweight car, then you have to invest into the material. Makes sense. And it's not any different in this challenge. So, since it is a little bit silent yet, I'm just gonna start, because I cannot just sit around here idly. I don't want to. So, I think we're gonna make a modern car, because it will make it a bit easier, perhaps. So once we're done building the car, I'm gonna switch over to the lovely Google Doc spreadsheet that the buyer has created. I'm already opening it. I actually have it open. Haha. I am the greatest, in a way. And then later we're gonna put all the numbers into the spreadsheet, and then it will calculate for us what certain things actually cost. Very important to know for us. Okay, so where was I? Right, monocoque. It's Leo! Oh my god, it's Leo, Leonardo. Buona noite. Correct term, Portuguese? Not sure. Anyway, how have you been, man? I haven't seen you in ages. Because I was not here in ages. So I haven't seen you in ages. So tell me how you are. What's new? How is university going and everything? While I'm gonna be pointlessly scrolling around here, this empty little thing that our car is gonna sit on later. Let's start with a monocoque. Monocoques are cool. And yeah, that would already be the first question. Well, I'm thinking we're gonna go for a kind of a limousine type of car, something not too small, not too big, not exactly a car for presidents or something, but also not something cheap, something affordable, but that can be kind of like the working class's dream car. Oh, Leonardo is yet busy. Probably Leonardo is again sitting in classes right now as we speak. And his teacher perhaps just caught him sneaking on Twitch. No, I'll be here, Leonardo. You can feel free to come back anytime. Wadude. Welcome, Wadude. D1234. Probably you had not much time to create your name, so you came up with this. Wadude. Anyway, so yeah, if we are building a bit bigger car, nothing too small, and then the first question, the important question is, what kind of material do we want to use? Because it mustn't be too heavy, but it should be solid at the same time. So I personally would go for glued aluminium, but you can feel free to argue with me about this. And a truck, we do not have a truck yet in the game. What, dude? There is one in the making. I've seen like a pickup truck. It's definitely coming, but it's not yet in the game. Besides, since I am European, I always think European. I'm thinking of European markets, and unlike in the States, pickup trucks are not really a thing here. Only weird people have pickup trucks, and not weird in a bad sense, but weird as in, it's very rare that people drive pickup trucks. Maybe you find, speaking of Germany, maybe you'll find, I don't know, 100 in the whole country, which is very different than it is from the States, I know. Now, we're gonna make something fancy looking with a fancy engine. I'm thinking maybe an i6, but we'll see. Let's go step by step anyway. So glued aluminium, I think, is a good idea. We are not going for a mid-engine car because these are really just for a small niche, and they're not really a thing for big market shares. So we're gonna go for the classic, the front transverse engine placement and the suspension. Right, we have the McPherson strut and we have the double wishbone. Double wishbone means we have quite a lot of sportiness and a high tameness, and you have absolutely no loading capacity because that's not what it's made for, contrary to the McPherson strut, which has a bit of everything. So we're gonna make a comfortable car. So I would go for the McPherson strut, and then for the rear suspension, maybe I should drink something. Whoa, wait, what? Make a 4.9 i6 turbo. That is very specific, dude. Why a 4.9? Welcome back, Leonardo. I'm trying to pronounce your name Brazilian style. Tell me if I succeeded. And if not, you are free to feel free to make fun of my name. That's totally fine. So anyway, rear suspension. We need a rear suspension. And I am thinking torsion beam, perhaps. Because I want people to load a lot of stuff into the rear. Like going shopping for the family and all that. I am thinking of building a limousine type of car. Something that will be, how did I phrase it? The working class's dream, because it will be, it will offer good quality and obviously some prestige. We're going to get to that later exactly. But it's going to be affordable. That's the important thing. So this is the goal that we have. And well, double wishbone is a bit too sporty for the rear. I mean, it's a front-wheel driven car. What do we need? Why do we need, fancy rear suspension? What will be the point? So I don't know. What about multi-link actually? No compactness. Off-road average. No. No, not multi-link. Yes, front-wheel driven because it will be affordable. That's the point. And double wishbone is, double wishbone is cool, but it doesn't give me any loading capacity, which will be fine in the front. We do not need the loading capacity in the front necessarily, but we do need it in the back. That is the thing. Ah, 4300 engine. Okay. Alright, let's make a double wishbone on the end. That is fine. Then they cannot. They can just not carry stones. They can just put the average food and stuff in it. Kids have to sit elsewhere, not in the back. All right, front wheel driven. It's gonna be front wheel driven. Yes, it is gonna be. Or is it gonna be rear wheel? Oh, actually, we can. The front transverse. Ah. Well. No, it's not going to be cheap. It's just going to be affordable. There's a difference. Cheap has a negative connotation. Cheap means that it is of bad quality. No, this is going to be of quality, but it's still going to be affordable. You know, that's the trick. It's going to be tricky. But anyway, meanwhile, Leonardo, how have you been? How is university going? Because I haven't spoken to you in like 3 weeks, at least, if not more. Okay, well, dude is making a good point. Front wheel is usually more expensive because the transverse is more complex. Okay, I am willing to switch it to longitudinal. We can do that. So then, yeah, well, but then if we switch to all-wheel drive, this is going to be very expensive as well. Expensive and heavy. So I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that, but rear-wheel drive is okay. I can live with that. Will be a bit more sporty, the car. Fine. Why not? Multilink takes too many production units, so we don't want to do that. Couldn't be worse? How's that? Why? What's happening there? Is it so boring or... Okay, easier to develop and more tame, but it all depends on how much power we want to have. Right, well, we're not gonna go for too much power. I'm thinking of an i6 engine, perhaps, with no turbo, because turbo is shitty. I mean, generally turbos are cool, but in the game, them being kind of like an 80s turbo, I'm not sure I wanna really deal with that right now. Okay, so we have double wishbone in the front, double wishbone in the back. We do have longitudinal rear-wheel drive. Ah, fuckloads of work. Well, yeah. But then you're gonna learn a lot. Are you not? No one. Okay, then it was very much, I guess, a lot of work. Too much work, perhaps. I dare say, too much work. Anyway, we have here the panel material to choose, and I'm thinking we're gonna go for aluminium or polymer. Oh, tooling costs are very high. Actually, aluminium is even higher. What? Really? Huh. I cannot think of any reason why I wouldn't take polymer then. The advantages are kinda very convincing. Okay, let's take it. Right. Well, then perhaps your professor has to reconsider. I mean, if everybody cannot manage, then perhaps he did something wrong. I mean, even a professor can make a mistake, right? Okay, we have polymer, and I'm thinking we're gonna give a bit of quality to the whole chassis, because, you know, quality, what we're aiming for, after all. Right. So then, I'm thinking we're gonna go for this one. This, first of all, I love the shape of this new model that they included just recently into the game. And second, it doesn't give us any penalties, which I like. Oh, a bastard. A pretentious piece of... Dude! Cannot. I cannot. I cannot. It's we're not. Yeah, you know, there might be kids watching. I cannot do that. But I know what you mean. But after all, you gotta get through this, Leonardo. Somehow. Perhaps all together, but you all need to somehow manage. What am I doing? I'm thinking, you know, this is more of a coupe shape. And I think it clearly makes the trunk smaller, but then again, I kind of like it because it gives the whole rear end more. It's the flow is better, you know, because this looks so ordinary, so normal, so everyday, and this is a bit more interesting. So I'm thinking going for this. Okay, I see. I kind of found a weak spot there, Leonardo. I just hope you're gonna pass. That's, I mean, in the end, that's all that matters. Nobody's gonna ask you how you passed anyway. It only matters that you pass it all. So that's fine. And no, you feel free to vent. I mean, that's totally cool. Just saying, I cannot read everything you write, and then, you know, because then it's gonna be very audible. So this whole model, by the way, reminds me of a BMW. Not only because they're all going in the same direction nowadays anyway, but the basic thing, the front end, I guess, and this it's very much BMW to me, but might be wrong. Actually, I like this. Why not to push the bottom out of it? Actually, cool. Makes the trunk bigger again, without having to sacrifice this cool coupe-like rear window. I like it. I'm liking it. Wait, it looks good. I was joking. So it doesn't look good? Or a Jaguar, yeah. Well, dude, you're not wrong. Definitely could be a Jaguar too. But like I said, they're kind of, you know, they're kind of more or less all going in the same direction. The windows are getting smaller and smaller in the rear, so that you cannot see shit behind your car anymore these days. So you actually are completely depending on a camera for the rear side when you want to park. Because if you don't have it, you're not going to see anything. You're going to have to practically have somebody direct you into the parking spot. So yeah, I cannot even change it. We're gonna perhaps give a bit more space to the rear passengers. This should be fine. Not too much rear end. Perhaps like this. It looks a bit different. Oh, Jacko! Oh! The Jacko! Hello! Another guy I have not seen in ages. How have you been? Tell me everything. How's your Mercedes S-Class doing? Is it still running, or is it standing somewhere, unable to be towed, unable to move? What? No, I'm not taking too long. We have time. You have some prior commitment. Some hideous drawing convention you have to go to. Why? Why in 20 minutes? What is in 20 minutes? What happens in 20 minutes? Is there something happening in 20 minutes? Should I be worried about something? You kind of worry me now. 20 minutes. Why 20 minutes? What's going on in 20 minutes? Seriously. Oh, it looks too much of a pushback up front. This is fine, I guess. Very long. Very. Oh, the game explodes. Damn. You are afraid to run the car? Why? What's going on with it? A Gaming 93, welcome. And to answer your question, what can you add in the game 4x4 bodies of newer and classic cars? Eddie Gaming, all I can tell you about this is that you can be sure that something like this is gonna be added into the game sooner or later. Question would be when, and this I cannot tell you because that is something that the guys have to decide. But if you look into the automation forum, Eddie Gaming, if you look into the automation forum, you will see that there is in fact a part of the forum that is called, let me find the exact, I haven't been on the forum for so long I don't even remember, the 3D Artists Modding Forum. And if you look into it, you will see that there are in fact a few people, very talented ones, including our very own Wizzy the Man and also Clamp, who are doing not only 3D stuff for the game, but they're also making models for the game. And if the models are of good enough quality, then the developers are not hesitating to include it into the game. Never. You know, whatever they can get from us guys who are talented enough to do these things, which does not include myself, sadly, they will definitely put it into the game. But anyway, since we do not have much time left before the game apparently will explode, according to Leonardo, I'm gonna have to hurry a bit. I think the shape is fine. Perhaps a bit more space here and like this, so the driver can actually see something. The color, we're gonna decide on the color later. I don't want to fuck with this now. Did I say fuck? Yeah, I said fuck. Fuck it. And now the grill. Now the grill, in my opinion, is the first thing I should put on the car because it gives the whole thing its character. So, this is too much Mercedes. We do not want this. This is very nice, but I'm not sure if I want that. What else do we? Actually, not much. How would this be look? Let's see. So I do see here that there is a shape coming from the hood. It's coming down here, and I think I want to combine those. Okay. No, Leonard, I know you were joking, but you know, I was joking. Haha, joke's on you. But why not longer than 30 minutes? Because you know, usually when I play, I do like this. I start the game because maybe I have an idea. I have an idea for a car or something I want to try or whatever. And then I'll do it. And then I will not look at it for maybe 10, 15 minutes and I will do something else. And then I get back to it. And then what usually happens is I either still like what I did before, or I think, what the fuck was I doing there? That's ugly. And then I change it. And usually what happens then is that I actually improve it. So that's good. Word. You know, that's the thing. But yeah, I know you guys have a bit more experience with making cars than I do. And actually, in the last 3 weeks, perhaps, I have hardly played any automation. Because there were other things I had to do, sadly. Would have preferred to spend my time with this, but yeah, sometimes you cannot really choose, can you? Okay, this looks a bit like a whale that's opening its mouth. I'm not sure it's a good grill. Let's see what else we have here. What about this? This is nice. Put it right here on the line. This is how we do it. Oh, Jekyll, did I miss it by the way? Ah, parts are too expensive if it breaks again. Ah, wait, Jekyll, let me. So you basically saying you're gonna keep the Mercedes, hoping it will become more valuable with time? Oh, and yeah, I agree that filling out the spreadsheet quite takes a bit of time. That is true. Anyway, let's spread this here out. I think I like this better. I definitely think so. And headlights. What is going to happen with the headlights? Do we want these sporty, fancy ones? Go nicely actually with the shape here. See? A bit smaller, so they will look more realistic. Boom. That is well, let's see. We angle them a bit more. It will look angrier. Oh, pleb! Pleb! It's the pleb! Look at him! He's the pleb! Haven't seen pleb in ages too. In fact, I haven't seen anyone. It's like I was cut off from the world. It was crazy. I even forgot what day it was. Sometimes. Okay, so turbo time, yeah. I want a different grill again. I want something fancy. I want something that says, "Hi, I'm a quality car." How are you? I'm a quality car. Perhaps a big one? Oh. This is again very much a Mercedes grille, but different. It's black. And as we all know, black is beautiful. But now it doesn't match with the headlights anymore. At all. Ah. But now it does again. Ah. Now I like it. Now I'm kind of digging it. But just not in black, perhaps. Maybe silver is the right choice here. Ah, thanks, Plab. Nice to see you back too. And yeah, I think we're gonna go make it with Chrome. Chrome is always, you can never go wrong with Chrome. Actually, I do think that Chrome is kind of making its way back on the cars, because you know people just like to show off. I mean, that's certainly something you sometimes want to do with your car. Want to show off. Oh, this way or the other way? Maybe something else? What else we have here? There's so many new grills, and I don't think I even have all of them. I think there's a few more that I could download. Leonardo, I would watch pretty much anything you do on stream. I mean, that didn't come out right. Sorry. Wait, what? I don't know. How about this one? Switch it around. Make it smaller. Make it wide. And switch it around again. Oh. Actually, it's not that shitty. We can do something with this, because we do want some chrome. We gotta add some chrome. Have chrome, but it's smaller, wide. It's like a grill and a grill. Perhaps not. I do like the other grill though, so I'm gonna keep it. But I'm gonna put a grill around it that is also with chrome. Aha. Or maybe not. Oh, that was a shitty idea. Shouldn't be doing that. But I do want more chrome. So what do we do? What do we do? It gives us more chrome. When do your holidays begin, not Pleb, Leonardo? When do they begin? Oh, we have a new follower apparently. Thank you for following. I am assuming it must be the off-reader Eddie Gaming 93. I think it was you. Thank you for the follow, man. And welcome to the Automationists crew. Which reminds me, actually, right? AutomationHub. Why are we called like that? For those of you who do not know, we are in fact from the soon-to-be launching, well, I don't know how soon, but soon, let's say soon, AutomationHub website, which will give you all your automation needs once it is up, that is. And this is our connection. We are streaming. We're all kind of connected to the website, more or less. Wizzy the man is the one who brings it up. Pleb is the man who fills it with content. And I'm kind of the guy who, you know, talks a bit in his spare time whenever he can talk, which I hope will be more often in the future. And not only are we planning to do this streaming thing and YouTube videos, which are coming. Pleb, maybe you can fill them in when the next YouTube video is coming. And also what we're going to do is once we hit 50 followers, which we are just one closer to, when we have 50 followers, there will be a little giveaway thing, because that is what Twitch people do. They do giveaways. And we are going to do that too. I'm thinking I'm going to angle them like this. That is pretty. Right. Let's see the strips from. Yeah, they are something, but I wouldn't know where to put them right now. That's the thing. Perhaps here. This. How does that look like? Look fancy? No, it doesn't look fancy, so it looks weird. I'm not using them right. The week of 8th. Okay. And then for how long will you be free? Hey, how about this one? Oh my god. Look at this. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love it already. It's not even in yet, but I love it already. Now I can. I don't want to make a Alfa Romeo, you know. I wanna. Right, that is almost there, I think. Okay. I think that should do. It looks, I don't know, it reminds me of some car, but I'm not sure which one yet. There's more to do anyway. We need the grill down here too. Something very nice. Something very nice. Like this. Perhaps. There's more chrome. Yeah. Nessie! Oh my god. Everybody, this is Nessie. Nessie is actually a woman. Well, a young woman who is from Germany, and I invited her to join us, and she came to join us. Hallo Nessie. Next spotlight, AMW. Oh, you mean by the Tom? It's not? Okay, Pleb knows more. Pleb, we're gonna have to have a talk after this stream, right? You're gonna have to fill me in on all the news there that I have missed. And I'm gonna make a different approach here. This one. How about this? I like it. Looks kind of smooth, very smooth. Put the badge in. Make it something. Dragonborn. Dragonborn comes. Okay. What? Tales of talking animals. Did I miss something? Is there something I should know about, or what is that about? Now, what those? How would they fit in here? Would they fit in here? I think they would, actually. Because, you know, Chrome and all. I'm kind of digging it. It's not bad. Perhaps a little different shape, different angles. Switch it around, mix it up. How about this? How do we like this one? He does that? I didn't know Strop is doing that. It seems to me there are many things about Strop that I do not know. Why are they not switching back? Hello? Now they're switching back. Now the angle is kind of weird. And yeah, now that you mention it, it does look kind of like a Lexus. Especially because of those. Okay, and then I don't want them. I don't like Lexus. Because Lexus to me, while they do build cars of good quality, to me they are not, they do not have really their own identity. It's more like a mock-up of a BMW and a Mercedes with some Asian influences, and then voila, there's a Lexus. No, no, not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. But that's just me, of course. Just my little silly opinion. Doesn't mean you have to feel the same way, of course. Of course. How about those? A little angle. And we're gonna make them whoop, and actually make them like this rather. That looks better. There's not so much Lexus in there anymore. Oh, a free week? A week? No, that's I will take a look at it. Exactly, pleb. Bricks sometimes drive Lexus, and I hope there's nobody here that drives a Lexus that I've just referred to as a prick, which I of course wouldn't do. I love all of you, but yeah, perhaps there's something to it. Okay, we do need some fog lights. We have to be prepared for everything. So fog lights. Perhaps not round ones, but like this. Here. And That works. What else is missing? Do we need indicators? I think we do need some indicator. No, there's an indicator in the headlight already. But we can angle those a bit more. It's nice. And yeah, I made something that is a bit Lexus, but not really. Like a Lexus, but not. I think that's okay. How about a bonnet? We want a bonnet on this one? Do we? Perhaps not. Oop. Ooh, no, perhaps not. Come on. Oop. What? No, I think a bonnet doesn't really... Perhaps a round one? Let's try what that looks like. I mean, the game is all about trying, right? So you have an idea and then you try it out. Either it works or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, then you pretend it never really happened. Actually, that doesn't look so bad, but maybe a bit wider and a bit longer. And then, oh no, it looks like it has some growth here. No. All right, I think we're done here. Wait, what tool did you download? What? Oh, okay. See, Pleb took 90 minutes to build this car. So what are you saying? What are you saying? I'm taking too long. I'm not taking too long. I'm not taking too long. I have time. It's dark anyway, so who cares? Ah, right. Okay. Door handles. Door handles are kind of important, but it is also important what kind of door handles you use. Because something like this, I would like to call the handbreaker, because this is something you can break your hands in if it goes very badly. Okay, so we don't want that. We don't want this either. We want something that doesn't break your hand. Obviously, maybe this one. This one is nice. Perhaps in chrome too. Yeah, that is nice. Give it a bit of an angle. It follows the line of the car. Make it a bit bigger, so you can find it in the dark too. Whoop-de-doo. Not that big, it's for child's hands anyway in the back. So, yeah. I think this is okay. Let me switch these a bit. Yeah, now it looks more of a thing. That is okay. That'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Okay, now the rear. The rear should be pretty. The rear end of a car says a lot about its character, perhaps even more than the front. Because, you know, it's the same with people. You look people in the face, and maybe you'll find something about who they are, but once you look at the rear side, this is when you know what kind of person you're dealing with. It's true. I'm not lying. Oh, you work together on your car. Ah, okay. I see how it is. Everybody's working together. And I'm alone, sitting here. Doing this all by myself. The angle exactly this. A bit higher. Okay. One in white. Too bright. Same angle as this one. Is it? Is it? It's not yet. Now it is. Somewhat in the middle, and then find out that it doesn't work. Fuck. Okay. What do we do? Bigger? Ah, shit. Why doesn't it work? Come on, you real light. What's wrong with you? Clunker challenge. Oh, thank you. That's what I needed. I needed a shoulder to cry on. And perhaps a tissue? You have a tissue? Because, you know, kind of cannot see what I'm doing. Maybe those with the chrome outlines work better? That, I mean, that doesn't make sense, but perhaps that's like it is. Nope. I'm glad that we know. Why? Why is that? I clearly remember doing this with the round taillights, and it worked. Why doesn't it work with the square ones? That's weird. Isn't that weird? I think it's weird. Fine then. Let's make it even weirder by adding a second one. Same length as the first, same angle too. Why can I not place it higher? What the fuck, game? What the fuck? Okay. I do like the squares, but I don't like what it does to my non-existent backward lines. Oh, Isa1553, hi, welcome. Look at Isa. Isa just came into the room and immediately makes a great suggestion. Try putting a handle for the trunk. That is cool. I do not know what it means, but it's cool. Where would I find a handle for the trunk? What do you mean? Where? Why? I will do that. I will find a handle for the trunk and I will put it. But then again, it's a modern car, so chances are you don't even have a handle for the trunk because you'll open it with your key card, you know, with a button. It opens it automatically because you're lazy. And if it fails, then you will still not have a trunk handle, then you will have to go to the garage and have it fixed for several hundreds of dollars, because that's how it works these days, right? If you have a problem, go fix it and pay for it. That's how it goes. Those greedy people. That still doesn't help us finding a solution for this little problem here. But I'm confident, by some reason. Yep, like I thought. It works. Don't know why, but it does. Now, of course, that is nowhere near enough to actually tell anybody that we want to go backwards, but that's really their problem, not mine. How this thing work? Also same angle. Bada bing, bada boom. That doesn't work either. But it's still gonna blink, so I'm just gonna leave it. Those lights are awesome. Oh, and CapDoc we have here too. Hello, CapDoc. So many people I haven't seen before. I am not familiar who Isa1553 is, and I do not know who CapDoc is. But I am very glad that you're here, nonetheless. Fuck Okay. And yeah, perhaps they're not that very good looking. Maybe we go with round ones? What do you guys think? Think it would be better? Would we be better off with round ones? Let's try that out. Chromie, chromie. It'd be cool if the chrome didn't suddenly mirror itself on the trunk end. That would be cool. What's with the outside? Why is it so? Why is the color? Why is it falling apart right away? It's new, for Christ's sake. Wait. Spark, put 2 round white and orange lights below the square red lights. 2 round white and orange lights. Huh. What? Okay, I will try. Yes, I can do that. Just well, let me figure this out. I'm just gonna get smaller. Not too small. Put it in here. It works. Holy crap. It works. Doesn't even look too shitty. Ah. Well, it kind of looks shitty, but I don't know why it does that. It's like the red is eating up everything that is not red here. I don't know why. But anyway, what else are we gonna do with this? Like this. A bit bigger than the other one. Let's see if that works. Prepare for the color explosion. Oh god, it looks like a squeezed little orange or something. No, that's not cool. That is not cool. I'm gonna follow Isa's advice. I'm gonna put the blinker just below this one. Not too big though. Somewhere here, perhaps. Oh no, even better. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put a second one. Ooh. And then make this one a bit smaller, a bit different. Whoop-de-doo. How does that look? It looks well, it does look a bit weird, doesn't it? What do you guys say? I think it well, the color is a bit off, but you know, you get the idea. That's the main thing. Perhaps I'll remove this a bit. Right. Oh nice, my shockwave crashed. Now my whole browser crashed. Okay guys, I cannot see you right now. Because I cannot do anything here. Dun. Okay, Firefox doesn't do shit anymore. Nice. Just a second, I need to restart my browser here. If it lets me. Hello, browser. Okay. Anyway, meanwhile, let's put a badge here. Little badge, which is gonna be put into the same kind of shape because that's apparently our identifier. Oh my god, Shockwave, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Stop! Shockwave, stop! Oh my god, okay. I'll be back in a second. Just restarting the browser. Or not. Open up, browser. Open up. This should be okay. What else do we need? Yeah, we do need something for the trunk. I remember that. I have not forgotten it. Here we have a thing for the license plate and a little thing for the trunk. And a trunk handle kind, which I cannot put here. I'm gonna have to use a little chrome thingy. AutomationHub. Alright. I'll be back with you in a second, opening the dashboard as we speak. Right, so these are the little extra door handle openers, I want to call it that. Right, what did I miss? Looks nice, thank you, thank you. Isa, thank you for the follow. Sorry that you have to go already, but thanks for stopping by. I hope you're going to stop by again, because if you wouldn't, we would miss you. And here we have the handles. Angle. Okay. Then we need something to make the rear less impressive. It is very big. Massive rear, kind of. That should help. Right. I think it should. Now we do need some exhausts. But actually, for the exhaust, I will do something. I think I saw it in one of your videos, Pleb. You actually used a vent, or 2 vents to be exact, as an exhaust. And I immediately fell in love with the idea because I think it looks so much better and so much more realistic for modern cars. That I'm gonna use this one. It looks so classy, just so classy. So much better than having huge. I mean, it's cool for a sports car and everything, you know, to actually see the exhaust. But I think especially for a car like this, which is aiming for quality, it is very good if you do not really, if you're not being bothered by seeing the exhausts up there, down there. Stuff. Not liking the grill though. The grill should be kind of straight. This perhaps. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, it was one of your streams. Either streams or YouTube videos. Not sure. Okay, now we have this little space here which is really, really empty. And I'm not sure what to do with it. It's just, you know, empty. And lower this, of course, but that's not gonna fix it. Even though it's making it, it helped. It helped. I'm gonna keep it here. And there needs to be something left and right. Something cool. These are cool. But not that cool, perhaps. Not that cool, no. Too cool. Too cool, too furious. We could put here... What else could we put here? Any ideas what we could put there? I'm running out of ideas. Maybe this? Or maybe this? But what purpose would it have? Other than being there? Well, actually, it could have a purpose, now that I'm thinking about it. If I make it wider. Oh. Yeah, I broke it. A little bit, too much. Too much of something is never good. Because it doesn't really have a rear bumper. So, in case of a damage, and if the damage happens to be in this area, then it can be replaced. This could be a cost factor, you know, for repairs. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe not in this color, maybe in some other color, maybe in chrome. This chrome is cool. I'm thinking yes. Like this. And then... Wait, no, that's too much. It's too big. And we go around. Just a bit. Bit more, perhaps. And then give it a bit of an angle. No. Looks like it's fixed. I don't know. I don't know. It's, the chrome is just. It's what is this? What is the reflection here? What is that? Is that the window? Really? Is it the window? It looks scary. I'm scared. I don't know. It's really scary. So the angle is too big. This needs to go a bit higher. I don't know. The chrome is it scares me. There's too much reflection in it. I don't know. Something also front and rear look completely different. They have absolutely nothing in common, except for the exhausts, perhaps. Okay, need some chrome here too. And where can I find the chrome here? There I can find. What? No, not like that. I mean this one. Right, that one. And maybe. Whew, that fixed it. Okay. Now, I do see that a few people left us, perhaps getting late or perhaps getting boring, I'm not sure. One of the two things, perhaps. We almost finished with the design, and then we get to the very interesting part, the engine. Obviously, the engine is going to be the prestige pusher, or it will be the prestige killer. We're going to see about that. What do you think about this? Should I keep it or should I get rid of it? It looks, I mean, the idea is good, but I don't know, the chrome reflection, they scare me. They look very weird. And I don't know why, honest. But it's something I haven't seen before, so it's at least not bad. We'll keep it for now. Anyway, and then what I wanted to do is I wanted to check out a few different colors, like darker red, perhaps. It's burning my eyes! Take it off! Oh. Yeah, perhaps you're right. But I do like the dark red. The dark red is cool. Oh god, not this one. Ooh, or in cream white. Also nice. Actually, the rear looks even better in white. Dark green. Dark green does look good, but the problem is the car is not only for Great Britain or the former Commonwealth countries, so I cannot put it. I cannot make it green. Sorry, that's not. No. It's a niche color. It will just scare off too many customers. We can't do that. I need the money. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Can't do it. But anyway, what else we have here? Something not silver. This is not bad either. Actually, on this one, the chrome stripes look still hideous, but not that hideous, perhaps? No? Yes? What do you say? I think yes. So what about blue? What about turquoise? What about more blue? Pinkish. A dark blue is not so bad too. Well, the color, the car can wear almost any color. That is good. This is a sign of quality. Like this one, gold. It could be a special edition, maybe. Right, but the strips have to go. But maybe it is not a bad idea in general. Maybe there's something else we could use, like a vent, and then turn the vent into these ones perhaps. Or turn them into something that doesn't look like a vent. That is maybe not so bad. I'm not really turned off by the idea to put something there. It's just it has to be right. Right thing. Now it looks a bit like it's wearing a thing, you know, as if somebody died, and the rear is wearing black, like a black. Body color. Body color. No. Body color is no. Because the thing is, if you take these off, it looks massive. That's what I don't like about it. But maybe it's okay like that. Not sure. Yeah, but I agree, it could blind the other drivers. That's true. Well, from further away, actually, it doesn't look that shitty. And not that big, too. Maybe it's okay like this. I guess we can keep it that way. What would that look like, though, just out of curiosity? Oh, actually, how about those? You know, there is something. There is something, but not nothing. Okay, let's try that. Let's try the other strips. Where are they? Here. And then body color, and then... But I don't think it will make much of a difference, will it? No, they're not visible. Because they are body color. Huh. But actually, it's not bad. I'll use the round ones. If I find them here. Bam. It actually looks interesting. It's a good idea. Thank you, Leo. I'm digging it. Totally digging it. Bigger, bit rounder. Ooh, baby. That is a beauty. I'm loving it. Whoa, wait, what, why do we have 41 followers? Why is there, we need to, Deb, what do we do now? We're only 9 followers away from 50, suddenly. We need to make a countdown at some point when we are like at 45. But who followed us? I cannot really tell. I do not really know. But no, the idea is good. I like it. We're going to work? What? No, you can use the car. You're gonna love. Wait till you see the engine. Okay? What, dude? Wait till you see the engine, and then you're gonna think again. I promise you. Gonna love it. Awesome. Right. Okay, the rear is done. In fact, the whole car is done. The only problem is now when I go from the rear to the front, I feel like I want to do something to the front as well. Perhaps something like the same as in the rear. Just to, you know, give it a bit of character. Because that's what cars need, character. Whoop. Like this. You know, just in case of a damage, in case of, I don't know, a zombie apocalypse, and if the car gets damaged, you can easily replace these parts, and you don't have to worry about what is underneath. 325 horsepower. Well, my dear War dude, 325 horsepower are cool, I agree. But they have to be paid for somehow. And to build an engine that has 325 horsepower costs a lot of money. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Maybe we can figure something out. How does that look? It looks okay. Actually, I forgot to make a little space for the license plate. Right. Fix that. Headlight washers. Pepdog. That is a very nice idea. I like it. Make them smaller. Like a lot. Yeah, that works. And then if you want to wash the headlights, they're gonna, you know, drive out and then wash the headlights. It's awesome. It is perfect. I'm digging it. Do we want to have it in this white color though? Let's. What about black? A very dark green. No, black is not the thing. That go. Yes, Leonardo. Change it to what? To another one? I could, yes. Definitely. Could. Less deep. Okay. Can do that too. This one is less deep, I guess. Silver. That one is kind of silver. That one is not. That is silver. Okay, fine. We'll keep it at silver. Middle use said this has to go, so it has to go. What else? Here. This one should be better. That's better, right? Yes, it is. It's exactly what it is. Like this. I mean, license plate has to go somewhere, right? So. While I'm looking at it, I already have ideas how to make it look sportier, but that is not what we're gonna do right now. Why do these lights look kind of strange? Or do they not? Oh, they don't. Oh, they're fine. Doesn't offend you anymore. Generally, that is a good thing. So, I gotta keep it that way. All right. Oh, what happened with Jacko? Jacko left us. I'm sad now. Okay, I think as for the design, we are done. And it only took us an hour. So, yeah, that was pretty fast. But it's looking good. I'm gonna put 2 quality on this one as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the engine. And yeah, we are gonna make an i6. Keep it light. And then, but not that big. I'm not even sure we're gonna go for 3 liter because, after all, this is 2014, and as we know, the tendency is heading towards smaller engines that give the same power as a bigger engine with tricks. Vaporeon, let me take a look. Oh, that is ugly. And I mean, that is ugly. I mean, the rear looks good, fine, bearable, but the front is just, ooh, no. But hey, that's just my, I'm just saying. Right, I'm thinking maybe 2.5 liter. 2.5 is affordable, I think. 4. And then down to, yeah. Okay, high beam steel. Low emission engine we do want, so we're gonna go for hyper-urec karst. Kein turbo, I know, clearly no turbo. I totally agree with you there. But we do go for a dual overhead cam, of course. What is that? No. I cannot change the style, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Two or 4, I'm not sure, we're gonna see. Right. Give it a bit more compression already, because I know we can. We do want some VVL, because it's fancy. And but perhaps not, but we can see. Okay, naturally aspirated, injection multi-point, standard premium. Go to 6.2. Up the quality by 4. Tubular or long tube? Long tubular. 2? Maybe a 2. Let's see how much power this thing will spit out anyway. And +1 for the exhaust. Bam. High revving, yeah, we cannot go that high, I think, with the revs. If I paid proper attention. but we'll see. Ooh. 200 horsepower, nearly 200 horsepower. Actually, not so shitty for a start, but this is just a start. Let me begin by giving an 11 compression. Put the cam profile to 46. What else we have? Do mixture. Make it a 6.5. We can ref very high, we can ref average, that's the thing. The pistons are only for average revs. Need to see how that turns out. Because the engine has to be reliable, and it should be because it's a 6-cylinder engine, so that shouldn't be the problem, but we have to see. Now we should be at roughly 230 horsepower, roundabout. Oh, no, we're not getting there. Not even close. 206. That is not enough. $94. Okay. I see how it is. Fine. We still have the ignition timing to work with. Let's see how it is with 57. Oh wait, the exhaust. Right. Forgot about the exhaust. So now we should easily hit at least 220 horsepower. Forged pistons. Because nobody uses hyper. Well, I do. As you see, I do. But I'm willing to try and see what a change can do for us. Okay, 215 horsepower. And I mean, let's be clear, 215 horsepower in a car that is not even gonna crack the 1.5 ton mark is more than enough power for anything you would want to do on a normal road. Anything. It gives you enough power to get from the spot quickly, gives you enough power to reach high speed on the highway, and it gives you enough power in every gear, you know, to be cruising on the road. But anyway, okay. Leonardo said to use forged pistons, so we're gonna do that and see what that does for us. Of course, it does save a bit of money for the material costs, which are incredibly high by some reason. $1,000 for the engine. That's much. Doesn't give us much horsepower, much. But it does lower the fuel octane. That is interesting. Then I will play some more with the ignition timing. Okay. I can give more compression, some more cam. 216 horsepower. 250 Newton meter is enough, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Profit is a thing. I agree. Okay, we still have 0.6 octane to go to the top. See what the ignition timer can do. Apparently not that much. 217. Oh. $218 at 4.8. Oh. Well, obviously it could rev a bit higher. Let's make it 6.8. 221 horsepower. Well, okay, that was not in vain. I mean, we did lose 0.5 reliability, but I think that can be overlooked. Still have 2 points for the run to give. Okay, then let's try it with 66. Not yet knocking. Economy has slightly improved, but that's 0.8 gram per kilowatt hour. That's not much. It did get a bit more responsive, and we cracked the 250 Newton meter torque thingy stuffy. Okay, let's see about the reliability. Oh, look at that. It's flawless. There's nothing. All fine. It's all good. That's a very good engine, in fact. Watt Newton meters is a unit that, how to say it, it sort of is a unit to measure force. And in an engine, Newton meter means how deep are you pressed into your seats when you accelerate. That is Newton meter, because Newton meter is the force the engine would produce, so to say. How come you do not know that, War Dude? What country are you from? Or perhaps you are too young to know? That could be. And it wouldn't even be your fault. Isn't that good? Okay, so we have a very smooth engine. We have 221 horsepower, which I think is fine. Engine is quite heavy, but that's okay. Emissions are fine, like Leonardo said. I think that is a fine engine. I could give one more quality to the exhaust. Not that it will do that much. Only 22 horsepower. Well, okay. Fine, I'll take it. I'll take it. America. America. Who knows? Okay, I think it's fine. Actually, I do not know what name to give to the car yet. Gonna have to decide that in a bit. Engine is good. Let's move on. Gears, clearly 6 gears. Clearly a bit better spacing and clearly more top speed. I'm thinking 220 should be good. Let's make it 225. Give +2 on the gearbox as well. Medium compound road. And give it a 225 tires in the back. 16-inch at least, maybe even 17. 17 looks even better on this one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, different measurements everywhere. But I mean, funny thing is when you look at the United States and then you look at the rest of the world, and the rest of the world is kind of, well, apart from Great Britain perhaps, but the rest of the world kind of does trust in the metric system. But then there's the United States who say, no, fuck you. We do what we want. And we like to keep our own units, which is fine. But different. It's very different. This is fine, I think. Could be enough. The brakes, 4 pistons, rather comfortable. 120 in the front. And make it 245 in the rear. I mean, you gotta break this thing somehow. Yeah, that's the thing. I have the same thing with kilometers per hour because it's just something. It's something that I'm used to. If somebody tells me, yeah, I can go 200 kilometers per hour, I know exactly what that person is talking about. But if a person tells me, hey, I managed to go 120 miles per hour, then I have to think, like, is that very fast or is that like 120 kilometers per hour? You know, and it's of course the opposite for Pleb in this case because he's used to miles per hour. So it's just a matter of what you're used to. But yeah. Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds, a classic. A classic movie. Right, a bit more quality here, a bit more quality there. 104, we have covered that easily. 4 seats, premium stability as power steering, premium safety. It's gonna be a heavy car, but let's see what we got here, what we're dealing with. Okay. Comfort is mediocre, I would say. Car is not that heavy, probably because we use a polymer body. Total costs are really that high? Wow, 12,945. Impressive. Car is very tame. Car does offer some sportiness, in fact, which I like. We can take a look at the detail stats here, because I want to know where we are losing sportiness. Yeah, we're losing it with the roll angle. We're losing sportiness with the loudness. What? Should be louder probably then. Okay, let's see. Top speed is so-so. Gear ratios are okay. Downforce, of course, is bad. Brake quality is okay. Brakes are fading a bit. Fine. Can live with that. Gearbox is good. But the main focus, of course, is on the comfort. So torque curve is not very good, I see. At least the game tells me so. Smoothness is good. Entertainment quality is bad. Okay. Fine. Give it a bit more quality for the entertainment then. Is that sucker? Yeah, +2. Okay. Increase the comfort, increase the tameness. Obviously, when you increase the entertainment quality, you get a more tame car. That makes sense. Right? It needs more tameness? Why? I mean, 61 tameness is not that bad, is it? It's after all a rear-wheel driven car. I mean, a rear-wheel driven car with more than 200 horsepower will never be that tame. I think that is just logical. Because it's very expensive. And if I switch to another body now, and not polymer, it will be even more expensive. Look at it. If I change it to aluminium, we are getting a very heavy car, which has shitty economy. It's a bit cheaper, okay, but production units have increased by far. It is less tame than before, less sporty, more comfortable, has more prestige. What? Why? Huh? I don't get that. Why would that be so? Oh, because it's stiffer. Okay, fine. Oh wait, let me catch up here. Quality sliders down on what? On what exactly? I have bigger tires on the back, yeah. We have 225. Make it 235, of course. And we again lost tameness. No, this is not working. I'm gonna go back to polymer. Boom! 7.15. That's awesome economy actually for the type of car with such an engine. And we have better tameness now. You mean for the platform? The quality for the platform? But then it's bad. Where is the improvement? We saved some weight and saved some costs, but we lost in every department a bit. Not much, but a bit. Actually, what are we doing with the brakes? Where are we standing there? 35.4 meters. That's good. 6.3 seconds from 0 to 100. That's insane. I didn't think we were doing that good. The roll angle is fine. Top speed actually could be a bit higher, perhaps. 129. Yep, that was a good decision, I think. No, it wasn't. What? How would that affect my tameness? What the fuck? Is the gearbox? Oh, wheel spin. We have wheel spin, motherfucker. Why do we have wheel spin? That does not make sense to me. Should not have wheel spin. Now I guess we have less wheel spin. Yeah, less wheel spin. Oh, we have more? What? I increased the size of the tires and we have more wheel spin? What? I don't see how this makes any sense. A bigger tire cannot have more wheel spin. It should have more grip. Huh. 2 tires. Okay. Is it? Did I make the... Oh, right. My bad. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't play the game for a little while and then one day you wake up and you realize you know nothing anymore. I think 235 should do. Okay, tameness. Hello. Hello, tameness. Okay, it's all very good. Let's see how we're doing here. Very good, very good. 14.70, 6.3 seconds. Cornering has gotten better, makes sense. Let's see, detail stats. Wheel spin, okay, decreased by 1%, but still a lot of wheel spin. What the fuck? Why? What? Nah, Leo, don't worry. I'm just wondering why we have so much wheel spin. That's what's bothering me right now. Really bothering me. And safety is also crap. Safety quality -2%. Okay. Safety quality -2%. Why? It's a premium safety and then you have lower quality on that? Not getting that. Wait. Be it so. 65 tameness. Comfort has increased. The price has increased. Safety quality +2%. Okay. I guess I'll leave it that way. Because safety, of course, is the thing. I have medium ones on it right now, yeah. Longer gears. So back to 50, I guess it is. I do it the wrong way, but this is longer. This is a longer gear. Well, it's a shorter gear. Oh my god, okay. Never mind, didn't say anything. It's getting late. But yeah, the tameness is good. Everything is okay. Okay. Wheel spin has increased. Blah, blah. Let's try more top speed then. What does that do? Oh look, Leonardo had the same idea. Okay. Okay. Well, as for the general direction we're heading to, the car, actually I never used the word cheap myself. The car is not supposed to be cheap. The car is supposed to be affordable. That is a difference. The difference is in the fact that while it does take some money to buy it, it is not like a, I don't know, like a Porsche Cayenne for which you have to pay at least 75,000. I'm aiming for a price around 40,000, which is why I said the dream of the working class. Because if the working class works really hard for 30, 40 years, they should be able to afford this type of car. And they will want to, because it will show that they have been working very hard their entire life. And I'm drifting into some weird philosophical state right now, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up and continue. Of course, I could give the cars some traction control to eliminate the wheel spin entirely, but 4 pistons have very high engineering costs. Okay. So then Let's try 3 pistons in the front. Oh yeah, I see the difference in the material already. Wait, not so much, but material cost, yeah, makes sense. 2 in the back, even. Now let's see what 3 looks like. I'm very particular about brakes because I kind of find it important to stop a car, so I'm not willing to make too many compromises on that one. Sorry, but we'll see what it does. Brakes fade, okay. Test track, yeah, okay. Right, has not suffered that much. You're right, and in theory, it has become even sportier now. Why? But yeah. Right. 66.5 tameness. It's not too shitty. Really? Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, they do have some electronics, of course, that do regulate the wheel spin. I wouldn't call it a traction control necessarily. Traction control, in my mind, is something that starts kind of, when you actually need it. But we do have a 220 horsepower car, so perhaps it makes sense to have a traction control. But it is going to make it a lot heavier too. Actually, it doesn't. Wait, what? Okay. Only increased tameness. Fine. Wheel spin almost eliminated. Success kit. Actually, not that expensive. It costs like 22 bucks. 22 bucks for traction control. Very nice. $25. Okay. Let's make a compromise and go for 35 on both ends. Yeah, increase the tameness a bit, comfort a bit too. Fine. I can live with that. Why this would influence my acceleration time from 80 to 120 is a miracle to me, but fine. Change the brake pads and you'll accelerate slower. Yes, sir. I get it. Totally. Makes sense. Yes, make it to 30. I do want some more comfort, which I'm getting, but for the cost of tameness. Okay. Make it a 35 on the back. And the tameness has gone down even more. What are you telling me here, game? What are you doing with me? You're playing with me. Alright, now it's back to where it was. Keep it that way. Yeah. Oh, Jacko is back. Welcome back, Jacko, and he's right away. Okay. Fine, I'll change it. 2 pistons, whatever. I just don't see how that benefits us. I mean, I lost a few points in comfort, and okay, I saved a bit of money, but like I care. No, it's not like I have to buy the car. I get one for free, so ha. Okay, fine. I'll keep it at 2 pistons in the rear. That is okay. We have +2 on the gearbox. We have nothing on the wheels. We do have +2 quality on the brakes, which I think is fine. No downforce, of course. We have all the crap that we need in the car. Maybe +3 safety quality even. Some more sound insulation. Yep. We've increased the safety at least. Oh yes, and diesels are gonna come at some point. Not that soon, CapDoc. Because you see, developing a diesel requires a lot of work putting into all the calculations, and I mean it's a different type of, diesel engines work differently from a petrol engine. So it's kind of a new development part, and because they are kind of, they want to complete the game as it is, but these things like a diesel and all that, and perhaps different amounts of cylinders to use, maybe 5 cylinders, 10 cylinders, and so on. It's going to be a thing, but it takes some extra time, and I think they want to focus on the Tycoon part of the game for now, or in the near future, the Steam sale. So it's going to come later, probably as a DLC, I would say. That is realistic. Okay, what else did I do here? Right, safety. Yeah, before Christmas? Okay. Who knows? I mean, Christmas is soon, in a month to be exact. So we'll see. But anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up here. The car is good. We can take another look at the engine, of course. And we can clearly see that we have some quality increasement here. A lot with the fuel. Let's hear the engine one more time. I just love the 6-cylinder sound. Yeah. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Wait, why is it bigger? What? Why is the engine bigger? I have not changed anything yet. Okay, anyway. Engine is bigger. Server. Oh, wait. Oh, that has actually improved the economy. Hello. Hello, Mr. Economy. I have improved you. I'll keep it that way.